Goldcrest Valley greetings to episode number 43 with me, MrSealyp. I've done a few of these runs now over to Stanton Sawmill with the barrel core truck and the 59,000 litre cramp trailer. I'll be honest with you, the hillside overlooking the farm looks like it's been carpet bombed. It has been. At some point I need to hire the planter with a few pallets and get some trees back into their grounds because well, it's just the right thing to do, isn't it? Let's be honest. Which one do I want first turning, don't I? I really must take these conveyor belts back up to the biogas plant. Just drive through those trees, it's not a problem. Now, after me selling that massive pile of wood chips for an absolute pittance, I came down here earlier and they were paying £257 for 1,000 litres. I don't think they're paying that at the moment, but hey, it's all money in the bank at the end of the day. I am going to get the harvester out in this episode and do field 11, get the soybean out of that. That'll mean that entire process will need to begin again. So 13,000, it's a little bit low, it's not too bad. Take this back and we'll get the harvester out. Get field 11 done, get the soybean off that. I am waiting for 2 fields of corn and field number 3 at the top of the map, the north end of the map. It's got wheat in. I'm going to silage harvest all of that. Try and fill up one of those silage bays, bunkers, whatever they call them, and the biogas plant. Cover that, leave it to ferment, then I'll have an absolute ton of silage that I can sell using the conveyor belts, but that's going to be a little way down the line, I would think, from here. So I've got to harvest it all first. But heading back to the farm. In the harvester then, go and grab the trailer that's got the header on, because I'm going to need that. Lights on. If you look up there on the hillside, it is absolutely bare. In fact, you can see the skyline. Yes, I've done a fair bit of logging, mainly for wood chips. I haven't done it yet, but I want to do some logging and put it onto the train. Not quite sure how easy that's going to be, but we'll see. Get this over to field 11. Get the soybean harvest done. Couple of purchases I'm considering at the moment. I'm thinking of getting the Crone chaff trailer if I'm going to do silage harvest a bit more and do chaffing. I'm also considering getting another small tractor to have at the sheep for clearing out and having a front loader on it with the bale spike, so I can do the bales and I haven't got to keep moving the tractor backwards and forwards. Just a little one. I did even think about, and I sold my skid steer, of buying the skid steer, the tracked one, Forest Master. Maybe. I don't know. Seems excessive considering I sold one, buying another tractor when I can move the other one down. It's just it's laziness, if I'm honest. It's just far easier, isn't it? Okay. Where shall I pull up with this? Turn the beacons off. At the end will probably make most sense, I suppose. There we go. So I've got the harvester. There we go. And so, the first harvest of a field 11 of mine, anyway. I did a few contracting jobs, but turn on and let's go. Now, I'm not going to record the whole thing. As I've said before, you've seen me harvest crops. If you haven't, if this is the first time of watching one of my Let's Plays, go back and have a look. There's loads to choose from. I mean, that said, I suppose what I could do is actually just stick on one field and actually harvest it. But it could take a while, this one. What I am going to do, though, for definite, is anything that comes off this is going to go over there into the central transport hub for storage, and then when I've got more soybeans, stick it on the train. Well, I say I'll go around to the Maplefield mill. Actually, it depends who's paying the best price. In all honesty, I better check that. Recently, or based upon what I have done previously, Maplefield Mill has been the best price for soybean. That's not to say it will be this time. Sheep are doing alright. Looks like they could probably do the bit of cleaning out. I am seriously toying with the fact that if you look at the top right hand corner, as per usual, I have done a bit of contracting. I've done a fair bit of logging for wood chips, 3 or 4 loads over there, so the money has gone back up again. But like I said, I'm looking at buying a trailer, maybe another tractor. I'm thinking about getting another 10 cows, thinking about maybe getting some more sheep. I know I bought some in the last episode, I bought 20, so it seems kind of excessive getting more, but I do want to increase the flock of sheep and the herd of cows. That's kind of my goal. Early evening again, I suppose, because I've been doing a lot of contracting and, like I say, the wood chip stuff. I have got it set on real time, but the days just seem to absolutely fly by. But then I suppose if you look at the hours played and you look at the amount of contracts done, it's been a lot of hours of gameplay, a lot of hours. So I suppose it's no surprise I'm getting through those days. But yes, another day, early evening. Very, very shortly I'm going to have to put a worker on this, or actually just stop. I'm not going to put a worker on it because I need to go and get the trailer, because it is filling up pretty quickly. I don't think I'm going to make it back before it's full, but I will try. I might just make it. There you go. Didn't think I was going to do that. I will speak up a little bit because this is quite noisy, as you can probably tell. This Juskin trailer's done well. From the minute I bought it, it's been used a lot. So we'll move out the way, then carry on. And I'm still loving the fence, it's brilliant. The yield off this field's going to be pretty good. Ah, I knew this is where it would come unstuck. Because I cut across here, didn't I? Reploughed the field. Let's jump in and help out, shall we? It's probably why this strip seems to grow first. It's very odd. But it is exactly this strip. I could get as much as, try and work out what I've got on really. Could get knocking on 19,000 litres off this. Will I get another strip out of that? Maybe. Not the cruise control on. Just as I buy these bigger fields, that I'm really considering buying that bigger plough, the Lemkin. Because it can take a while. But as I've said before, it's not so much the time it takes that's not really relevant. It's paying for the worker. But even if the worker cost 1,000, I could do one load of wood chips and get about 14,000, so it more than pays for wages. So wage payments, it's not a major problem. I think if you were playing on hard, then yeah, it would have a much bigger impact on your gameplay. Mind that tree. And that's field 11, pretty much done. Looking at what we've got in the tank now, I think we've already taken out, we should be about 20,000 litres. It's good for one field. Right. Let's lift that up, put the pipe out, and unload. And then we'll gauge who's giving us the best price. Actually, I can do that now while that's unloading. Who's doing the best price for soybean at the moment? Soybean, where are we? Soybean. Ooh, that's not good. Goldcrest Pacific Grain is on the way down from 1,500. Maplefield Mill is really low. Mary's Farm is low. Now it's not a good time to be selling a soybean. I might have to put it in storage. Okay, let's put that away. Close up. And put the header back onto the trailer. And ready for transport and back to the farm. And that should do nicely. So I'm thinking storage now for the soybean. I don't know where to store it here at the central transport hub in case Maplefield Mill picks up, or just take it back to the farm and I can take it anywhere I want from there. Farm, probably the best option. What have we got? Oh, 21,300. That is good. Well, that's field 17. Field 11. I did that last time when I was on this one. Never mind. Field 11. Soybean back in it. This last bit here, it had a bit of a wobble, the worker, so I came over and did the last bit myself. It'd be interesting to see, because I seeded the far part of the field first, and the worker stopped up by the little hut ahead. And then I did this section next to the tractor to the right hand side here. I did that last a little while later, so it'd be interesting to see which bit grows first, whether it will glitch again like it did last time. But anyway, that's that done. It's getting to that time of day again, isn't it? I have to go around and do a check on the animals, I think. Make sure the cleanliness is okay. I'll take this back, but I will top off the tanks. You can see quite clearly, actually looking across here now, at the amount of deforestation that's gone on. Go this side first. I should be able to do the fertiliser, in theory. If I don't hit the actual trailer, which I appear to have done. There we go. I'm just in the seed. Oh, I don't understand. There we go. Okay. That's that done. Put this away. Not particularly straight, but it is in there. And we'll part this up. One of the last things I'm going to do before we say good night. Is I did say I was going to buy some more cows. I did a couple of episodes ago, and I've got enough money. I'm going to buy some more. Probably another 10, which will be another 58 grand or whatever it was. 52. Oh, that's right. It's 200 per cow. So there we go. Another 10 cows. Confirm. Yes, please. He says, where are they all? I bought another 10, yet they all seem to have vanished out of the field. Does that make any sense? Where are they all? You should have 30 cows. It's a big, well, it's a big enough field. There's a couple in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's great, showing 12 cows out of 30. Let's have a quick look. 30 cows. Now I'm going to have to refeed them all again, aren't I? Oh. Won't take long. I think I've got some power food left actually. I don't get flattened, trampled by a cow on my way back to feed them. That's the last thing I need. I have got some more. Oh, wrong one. Jump into the silo king, self line, and swing that round. Quite scary that it took all of it. And it takes, it's supposed to be power food which I've mixed, but then it gives most of it to the silage. If I wanted silage, I'd just do silage, wouldn't I? Which means I've got to make some more power food. Not to worry, I can do that. I will crack on with that. And that will be done momentarily. In feeding the cows, it became quite apparent that some of the stuff was running low, so I've redone most of it. Only thing I've done their water, but this is actually quite low now, so I'm just going to top this up at the river. There's a lot of corn growing all around the map. And there we are. All done, take it back. I'll slow down here because there's a bit of a bump as I recall. There we go. I'm sure last time I did it I sent the water thing flying up behind me. But there you go, that's the water done. Refilled. Oh, Lamborghini, I haven't used one of these for a while. Don't get them very often. Let's see what I'm actually seeding, shall we? Sunflowers, okay. Let me change the crop. Nope. Right. Unfold sower. Thought it seemed quite narrow. And lower, turn on, and off we go. I've just finished a contracting job and putting sunflowers, or sunflower seed anyway, into field number 23. He's only asking 121,000 for it because I've done loads and loads of jobs for him already. But I'm thinking with a field full of sunflowers, what I'll get for the sunflowers as well brings that price technically down. So, you know what? I'm going to buy the field. There we go. I now own field 23 as well, full of sunflowers, which is brilliant. We are ever expanding. Just have a quick look here. There we go. So we've now got 11, 12, 14, 15, 19, 24, 23. I have got fields 21, 17. I have got, what else have we got up here? We've got field 9, we've got field 7, and we've got field 3. So we are, I mean, these ones, that's about 900,000 for that, I think. That we're not going to buy that anytime soon, and I think this one's about 600,000. And this one's about 400,000 or 500,000, so we're not going to get them anytime soon. But these ones, they're doable. Lots of small ones will work. I'm thinking at some point, if I can get 22, ploughing them together, carry on that diagonal up there and there, and make it one big field. Maybe. But that's just thinking out loud, in all honesty. Soil composition, that's not bad. If I take that off, though, does it need... Oh, it does need ploughing. Oh no, I did that on one of the contracting jobs. That's good news. It's on its second fertilising state now, so once it starts to grow, another one in, and that's good to go. Brilliant, that's good. I will now go back to the farm, which is where I was initially going. You know how I often get sidetracked doing contracting missions. Not only did I get sidetracked doing a contracting mission, I've just bought a field, so I'm actually coming home worse off than I went out. But never mind. So, before I head off to bed for the night, I did say we'll probably buy some more sheep. I'm going to get 10 more. 9, 10, 40,000 or 42 with the transport costs, which will take me under 100, but it's not a problem. I can make that money back. So I'm now sitting nicely on 76 sheep. Wow. Okay, what I will need to do though is just tidy it up so the cleanliness should be okay. What I am going to do... Why is that not... That's really weird. Just going back out of there. That should have tipped into there because they need more grass. I'm really baffled. Why is that? Oh no, the grass is still saying it's okay. Well, they need water. Anyway, the cleanliness I've just done, it's because I put more in than they needed. But that's fine. So what I will do then is just hook up to the water, give them the water they need, and I am done. Fantastic. So that's all looking good. Cleanliness will reset itself in a minute. 76 sheep, that should get the production up a little bit higher again. And it has increased the reproduction rate slightly for the sheep. Not on the same scale as the pigs, obviously, but you know. And we've got 30 cows. So that's me done for this evening. I will see you bright and early in the morning for whatever jobs present themselves next. I'm not quite sure what I need to do. It'll probably be a silage harvest is going to need doing at some point. And I'm going to need to get try out that new silage header for the Krone Big X 1100, see if it will work. yeah, we'll see. See you in the morning. So, having already said goodnight, excuse me, and heading off to bed, I checked the map kind of one last time before I did, and the growth state had changed on everything. So I thought, before I go to bed, what I will do is fertilise all the fields that need doing, and then tomorrow will be a fresh start. It will be a new day, new jobs, everything that needs doing. If I put this onto that, and let's have a quick look at the map. As you can see on the growth page now, I've got field 9 is ready to harvest, field 3 at the top is ready to harvest, field 12 just north of the farm is also ready to harvest. 17 and 21 have been ready for a while. I should have really got around to doing them, and then all my other fields, apart from 11 which I've just seeded, had all changed growth state, so I'm just fertilising those. You can see my flashing icon up on field 7. So if I go on to my soil composition, they're all showing now, apart from field 15 which has just been done as well, and field 11, they're all on their last fertiliser state. So that will be it for today's episode. Tomorrow's episode, or the next episode, we'll start fresh. I'm wasting fertiliser. We'll start fresh. New morning, new day, new jobs. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. It's been quite a busy one, done a few different things. If you liked it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share the video, please be my guest. I am on Facebook under MrSealyp, and screenshots appear on there regularly, as do the links to the YouTube clips, whatever you should choose to do. As always, from a very late night fertilising session, thanks for watching.